When people think of traveling to Italy, they usually dream about Rome, Venice, or Florence. But let me tell you a secret. The most breathtaking and unforgettable places in Italy are not the ones you see on every tourist brochure. In fact, some of the country's most beautiful towns and villages are completely underrated. They're quieter, more authentic, and they show you the real Italian lifestyle, the kind that locals live every day. So in today's video, we're counting down the 10 most beautiful underrated towns and villages in Italy from number 10 all the way to number 1. Some of these places are so unique that once you see them, you'll wonder why millions of tourists walk right past them every year. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. If you were given a free ticket to explore one of Italy's hidden gems, would you choose a lakeside village, a mountain retreat, or a seaside paradise? Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to see where your heart takes you. And of course, if travel videos are your thing, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more hidden gems around the world, and stay with me until the end, because the number 1 town on this list is a place that even many Italians don't talk about. But once you see it, you'll never forget it. Let's begin. Number 10, Civita di Bagnoregio. We start our list with Civita di Bagnoregio, a tiny medieval hilltop village in the Lazio region that looks like it's been plucked straight out of a fairy tale. Nicknamed the Dying City, Civita di Bagnoregio sits on a crumbling plateau of volcanic rock and can only be reached by a pedestrian bridge. As you cross over, you're met with breathtaking views of rolling hills and valleys. It feels like stepping into another world. Once inside, the village enchants you with stone houses, narrow alleys, and flowers cascading from windowsills. The population here is small, but the atmosphere is rich with history. It's like walking through a living museum, but one where you can enjoy a glass of local wine on a sunny terrace while watching the sunset. Most tourists rush to Rome, only a couple of hours away, but Civita di Bagnoregio is where you'll find the real magic. Number 9, Castelluccio di Norcia. At number 9, we're heading to Castelluccio di Norcia in Umbria, a mountain village that's tiny, but every summer it explodes with color. Why? Because this is where the famous Fiorita di Castelluccio happens. Between late May and early July, the surrounding plains turn into a sea of wildflowers. Poppies, daisies, violets, and lentil blossoms paint the fields in red, yellow, blue, and purple. It's like nature itself created a masterpiece just for you to see. Castelluccio itself is perched on a hilltop, offering panoramic views of this flower-filled wonderland. With just a handful of residents, it's quiet, peaceful, and feels untouched by time. You can enjoy local dishes like lentil soup, which is famous in this region, and take long walks in the mountains, breathing in the fresh, crisp air. If you've ever dreamed of being inside a painting, Castelluccio will make that dream real. Number 8, Procida. At number 8, we sail to Procida, a small island near Naples that often gets overshadowed by its glamorous neighbors Capri and Ischia. Procida is pure charm. The first thing you'll notice are the pastel-colored houses stacked like Lego blocks along the waterfront. They reflect beautifully in the turquoise waters of the harbor, creating a postcard-perfect scene that feels almost unreal. The island is small, but it has everything: narrow alleys, hidden beaches, and plenty of little cafes where locals sip espresso while chatting in that warm, melodic Neapolitan accent. It's not crowded, which means you can explore at your own pace and actually feel like part of the community. Fun fact, Procida was named Italy's capital of culture in 2022, yet it's still a hidden gem compared to the more touristy islands. If you want authentic island life with fewer crowds, Procida is paradise. Number 7, Brisighella. At number 7, we head to Brisighella, a medieval village in the Emilia-Romagna region. Famous for its 3 iconic hills topped with a fortress, a clock tower, and a church. Brisighella is known for its winding streets, colorful houses, and the Via degli Asini, or Donkey's Alley, a covered walkway built in the Middle Ages that's unlike anything else in Italy. Walking through it feels like stepping back centuries. But the village isn't just about history, it's also about flavors. Brisighella produces some of the finest olive oil in Italy, and the food here is heavenly. Imagine sitting down in a rustic trattoria, enjoying handmade pasta drizzled with golden olive oil, and finishing with a glass of local wine. The blend of history, food, and stunning surroundings makes Brisighella a true hidden treasure. Number 6. Sperlonga. At number 6, we're visiting Sperlonga, a seaside town in the Lazio region that feels like a slice of Greece in Italy. Perched on a hill overlooking the Tyrrhenian Sea, Sperlonga is full of whitewashed houses, winding staircases, and balconies draped with bougainvillea. Its beaches are golden and soft, and the sea sparkles in shades of blue that make you want to dive right in. Sperlonga also has history. The Roman Emperor Tiberius built a villa here, complete with grottos and ancient sculptures, some of which you can still see today. Unlike the crowded Amalfi Coast, Sperlonga offers that same dreamy seaside vibe, but with a calmer, more intimate atmosphere. It's the kind of place where you can spend the morning swimming, the afternoon exploring ancient ruins, and the evening watching the sun set over the sea with gelato in hand. Number 5. Dozza. At number 5, let's explore Dozza, a village near Bologna that's basically an open-air art gallery. Dozza is famous for its Biennale del Muro Dipinto, the painted wall biennial. Every 2 years, artists from around the world come here to paint murals directly on the village's houses. The result? Streets that feel alive with color, creativity, and imagination. As you wander through the narrow lanes, you'll find stunning artwork on every corner, from modern pieces to traditional themes, blending perfectly with the medieval architecture. It's like walking through a fairy tale where history and art shake hands. Dozza also has a beautiful fortress, the Rocca di Dozza, which now hosts a wine cellar where you can taste some of the best wines from the Emilia-Romagna region. Culture, art, wine. Dozza has it all. Number 4, Orta San Giulio. Coming in at number 4, we find Orta San Giulio, a jewel on the shores of Lake Orta in northern Italy. Often overshadowed by the more famous Lake Como and Lake Maggiore, Lake Orta is serene, romantic, and far less crowded. Orta San Giulio is its crown jewel, a village with cobblestone streets, charming piazzas, and colorful buildings that seem to glow in the soft lake light. Just offshore lies Isola San Giulio, a tiny island with a stunning basilica and a mystical atmosphere. A short boat ride takes you there, where silence and spirituality embrace you. Orta San Giulio is the perfect place for couples or anyone looking for a peaceful escape. With its lakeside views, delicious food, and air of romance, it feels like Italy's best-kept secret. Number 3, Alberobello. At number 3, we travel to Alberobello in Puglia, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that looks like no other place on Earth. Alberobello is famous for its trulli houses, whitewashed stone huts with cone-shaped roofs that make the entire village look like it belongs in a fantasy movie. Walking through the Trulli district is magical, with each little house decorated with flowers, symbols, and sometimes turned into shops or cafes. Despite being recognized worldwide, Alberobello still feels authentic and cozy, especially if you wander beyond the main tourist streets. You can even stay overnight in a trullo for the full fairy tale experience. It's a place where tradition, architecture, and charm blend into one unforgettable visit. Number 2, Matera. At number 2, we have Matera in the Basilicata region, one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Matera is famous for its sassi, ancient cave dwellings carved into the limestone hills. For centuries, people lived in these caves, creating a unique city that feels straight out of history. Today, many of these caves have been transformed into boutique hotels, restaurants, and art galleries, offering a mix of old and new like nowhere else. Matera is breathtaking at night when the golden lights illuminate the cave houses, creating a scene so stunning it's been used as a filming location for movies like The Passion of the Christ and even James Bond. No Time to Die. It's a city that feels both ancient and alive, mysterious and welcoming, a true hidden gem that deserves to be experienced. Number 1, Portovenere. Finally, at number 1, we arrive at Portovenere, a seaside village in Liguria that's often overshadowed by its famous neighbors, the Cinque Terre. But here's the secret. Portovenere has the same pastel houses, dramatic cliffs, and turquoise waters, but without the overwhelming crowds. It's pure beauty and tranquility. The village is crowned by the Church of Saint Peter, perched dramatically on a rocky point overlooking the sea. Strolling through Portovenere's colorful streets, enjoying fresh seafood by the harbor, or taking a boat to the nearby Palmaria Island feels like living in a dream. Lord Byron himself found inspiration here, and once you see the breathtaking views, you'll understand why. Portovenere is Italy at its best: authentic, stunning, and full of soul. And there you have it, the 10 most beautiful underrated towns and villages to visit in Italy. From the flower fields of Castelluccio to the ancient caves of Matera, the painted walls of Dozza, and the seaside paradise of Portovenere, these places prove that Italy's beauty isn't just in Rome, Florence, or Venice, it's everywhere, waiting to be discovered. So tell me, which of these hidden gems would you put on your bucket list first? Would you choose a mountain escape, a quiet lakeside town, or a colorful seaside village? Let me know in the comments below. I can't wait to hear your travel dreams. If this video inspired you to pack your bags and explore the real Italy, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more adventures, and share this video with your fellow travelers. Because Italy is full of secrets, and together, we're going to uncover them one by one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next journey.